Alright, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. I know it's been quite a minute, but we're back with another full day of eating. I get asked this a lot. So this one's probably a little different than the last one. I think the last time I did this, I was on prep, but it is now just about 10 a.m. and it's first meal of the day. I'm about to go do some cardio. So quick little pre-cardio meal just to get some carbs. Yeah, I guess let's get to it. All right, so for the first meal of the day, I'm doing a yogurt bowl today. It'll kind of change up every day. I'll either do eggs and toast, yogurts, or oats. So it kind of changed. Today, I decided to go for a yogurt bowl though. I'll run this bowl probably every single day. I do this at least once a day, either breakfast, sometimes post-workout snack, sometimes late night snack, and it hits so hard every time. So all it really is just some plain low-fat yogurt. I think this one is 0%. Yeah, 0%. Get a good amount in there, 3-4 scoops, and then some frozen berries. Now this is key, because what this does is once you mix it in with the yogurt, it kind of makes it like ice cream. Pretty insane. So I really just throw a good amount in there and then give this a nice big mix, and it's gonna kind of come together like ice cream. Now it's pretty simple. You've probably seen a lot of people do yogurt bowls, and keep in mind this is not very high protein. That's why I only do this as a snack. You could add protein powder, but I don't, because I don't really eat protein powder often. But do not worry, we will get plenty of protein today. Also, if you haven't noticed yet, I am in a new house. Me and my friends just moved in together. This week, I'm here alone. Both of my friends are still at home, but they're moving in soon, and I plan to get a huge grocery haul video coming up when they're back. Because I've been asked that a few times. So I did get a small one yesterday, but that was just for me. I'll get a bigger one once they're both moved in, because I'm basically going to be cooking for all three of us. And getting us all right on protein and jacked. So stay tuned for that. It'll probably happen in the next 2 weeks. So yeah, once this is all mixed in, it'll start to look a little purple. And that is a good sign. That means the berries are mixed in with the yogurt and it starts to get pretty dang thick. That's how we want it. Now, dark chocolate. You've probably heard some hype around this already, and it's very valid. I'm on my last strip. Basically, what I'll do is I'll just take two cubes. This is about 15 grams, and this is your whole entire daily intake of copper, which is an essential mineral that most people don't get. So it's great for pre-workout. It has a lot of good stuff in it. Not gonna get too deep into it, but I love adding it into my yogurt bowls. It doesn't taste great, but when you add it into the yogurt, you barely taste it. And it's super good for you, super healthy. Just keep in mind it is a little bit calorie dense. And last but not least, we got some raw honey, pure and raw. And we're just gonna lather this up with honey after. It's gonna be our simple carb. This is gonna be the pre-workout meal. Just gonna get that in there. And bam, just like that, we're done. Ooh, it's sticky. Anyways, here's the bowl. Let me show you guys the bowl. Look at that. It looks great. I'm not huge on presentation, right? It's more about the taste. But I think it looks great. I think it tastes great. Totally about to devour this. And then I'll go hit cardio, and we will catch up after that for some lunch, or I guess brunch, or second meal of the day. I probably should also mention that I take electrolytes either in the morning or pre or post lift, really depends how I'm feeling. But since I'm going to do cardio, basically just got some coconut water. It's high in potassium, great source of electrolytes. And then my electrolyte formula. This is from Arcanian Subs, of course. This shit is fire. This is lemon lime flavor, and I hate coconut, so I'll basically just put a scoop of that in this, and it doesn't taste like coconut anymore. Because coconut water, I know it's great for you, and there's a lot of hype around it, but I hate the taste. So what I'll do is I'll get a scoop of this, And this will make it not taste like shit. Get a good scoop. We're just gonna dump this in here. Bam. And this will be paired with my breakfast this morning. I should also mention that I'll probably munch on a banana too before I leave. And not sure if I already said this, but I'm not tracking right now. I'm kind of lean bulking, so instead of, I don't track calories. I'm past that. I can't do that anymore. I think the last time I did a full day of eating was over prep, so I was tracking a lot, and I don't want to track anymore. I need a break for now, so I don't track. I'm basically lean bulking where I eat, healthy. I keep it clean. I eat, high protein and everything, but I don't need to track it. I kind of just eyeball it. I do cardio every single day, 10K steps a day, and then once or twice a week I'll do high intensity, but I don't think it's really needed. And yeah, I'll show you my subs also later, but in the mornings I'll take vitamin D, and I will take fish oils, and I will take berberine, and I will take, that's it actually. But yeah, I'll catch you back in a little bit. All right, so I'm back. I walked for about an hour on the treadmill and hit some abs, so I'm at just about 4 miles of cardio today. Just some low intensity. I went easy because I'm about to go hit legs, but for pre-workout, our second workout of the day, I decided to just do some eggs, and I got some sourdough that I'll do some toast. Basically, I already know what I want to eat for dinner. I'm gonna do some chicken breast and some sweet potatoes, but it's gonna take a lot of prep, and it's already, what time is it? It's almost 2 p.m. So I don't want to get to the gym too late, or else it'll be busy, and that's not gonna be very fun. So I decided I'm just gonna cook up, here we go. I'll just cook up some eggs, classic, do some toast, probably get some other carbs, figure it out. But yeah, I guess let's get to cooking. All right, the final product, she looks gas. I got 6 organic pasture-raised eggs. Yep, 6 of them. We got Italian seasoning, we got Parmesan cheese, we got 2 slices of sourdough. Fortunately, it's like the end pieces, so they're a little small. And if anybody ever tells you that eggs have cholesterol or are bad for you, slime them out. All right, eggs are literally a natural superfood, one of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet. And no, they're not high in cholesterol. There's 2 types of cholesterol. There's high-density lipoproteins and low-density lipoproteins. LDL, low-density lipoproteins, are the bad ones. That's not found in eggs. Eggs are high in high-density lipoproteins, which are good for you. HDL. So if anybody ever tells you, oh, don't be eating so many eggs, just ignore it. So with that, this is gas. And then we got 2 bananas for some pre-workout carbs, and 2 kiwis. Yes, skin on. Look at this shit. Easy carbs. Can't forget, we got Gushers. All right, pre-workout candy. I'm not saying go eat candy all day, but if you're about to go hit a lift, or if you're mid-lift, eat some candy right before you get in there or during your lift. And it's quick glucose. Your body can utilize it in as little as 15 minutes. Quick energy. It'll help you last a lot longer in your workout. Less fatigue, more energy, all that good stuff. So anyways, second kind of lazy meal of the day. But I'm gonna go hit a lift, and then the post-workout meal, I'm pretty hyped for, because I'm already hungry just thinking about it. It's gonna be fire. So we're gonna get back, and then we're actually gonna chef it up. This is just the appetizer, if you know what I mean. But I'll catch back with you guys after the gym. All right, I'm back from the gym. Had a pretty shitty leg day, to be honest with you. I think it was a bad idea doing cardio early in the morning. Normally, I'll hit the gym and then do cardio at night. And that was probably a better idea than what I did today, because I was kind of dead. But it's all good. Still had a, how does it go? The only bad lift is the one that didn't happen. So glad I went. Anyways, we got 5 pounds of chicken breast. Kind of prepped it a little bit, just washed it off and got it in the bowl. So I'll show you everything I put in it. So what we're gonna do, we got salt, we got garlic powder, we'll do some Italian seasoning. Let's see, what else do we got in here? We'll throw some, okay, let's try tequila lime habanero. I've never tried this one. Or you know what, actually let's do cowboy butter instead. I haven't tried this one either. And the key ingredient is lemons, which you should probably grab. Lemon. The lemonier, the better, in my opinion. So normally what I'll do is I'd cut them up into cubes and then cook it, but today I got time, so what I'll do is I'll put it all in and then let it marinate so that even when it's thicker breasts, it'll still taste good and be juicy, and it's just easier to cut afterwards. But I'm gonna throw this all on the griddle once it's done, and I'm gonna make this with some sweet potatoes, which I'll show you in a minute. But what we'll do here, oh fuck, is we'll start some olive oil, and we'll just give it a good little drizzle. I already played with these titties quite a bit, so they're a little beat, not much though. And then we're gonna go a lot of salt. Don't be shy with the seasoning, all right? It might seem like I'm putting a lot, but you gotta remember that there's 5 pounds of chicken in here, which is quite a lot of chicken. So no matter how much I put, it still won't be enough. We'll go heavy with the garlic powder. I love garlic powder. Nice. Oh, it's like smoky. We'll go heavy with the Italian seasoning. What's in here I think is just oregano, basil, maybe some rosemary, and probably a couple other herbs. We're gonna go super heavy because once I mix this, you're not even gonna notice that it's seasoned. So definitely wanna make sure to get a lot. Then we'll try out this cowboy butter. Smells really weird to be honest, but this is the key ingredient. I'm gonna do a full lemon here, maybe even more actually, but we'll start with a whole lemon and see how we're looking. Because lemon on chicken hits. All right, now I like to get gloves on for this part. As you can see, it's all seasoned pretty well. So I'm just gonna give this a big mix and get it all coated as evenly as I can. But I do like to put on gloves because the seasonings, I don't really have long nails or anything, but it'll get under my nails and then it feels gross. And chicken's just hella like gross. So I definitely like throwing on some gloves for this. All right, now it's all coated, so I'm gonna let this sit while I prep the sweet potatoes, and I'll throw the sweet potatoes in the oven because those will take like 45 minutes to an hour, and this is just gonna marinate. And then probably when we have about 15-20 minutes left on the sweet potatoes, we'll throw this on the grill. But we'll catch up in a little bit. So I'm currently waiting for dinner to cook up. We got the sweet potatoes prepped in the oven, and the chicken behind me is still marinating. While I wait, I did forget, I didn't drink my shake earlier. I was gonna get more protein in. So I got it's just a vanilla Nuri shake. They're at Costco, shit's so fire. I love these. And then just munching on some blackberries because I'm hungry and I need to, replenish my glycogen after the lift. So that's gonna take another like 30-45 minutes, and then in about 30 minutes, I'll throw the chicken on the grill and then we'll munch on dinner after. Look at that. Our sweet potato is ready and it tastes absolutely amazing. I didn't put much on it. I really just put like Dano's all-purpose seasoning and some garlic and some salt. So that's it. And then I got the thermometer here. I just checked the chicken. We're looking at 130. I'll show you guys actually because I don't think I showed you the chicken yet. But actually, let me check. Should probably check the temp again. But I threw all the chicken on the grill. It's looking pretty juicy. Oh yeah. I promise it's not burnt, okay? We're just on high for a little bit. We're looking at 135, 36. We need to let it get to 165 for it to be fully cooked, and we obviously don't want uncooked chicken around here. So just waiting for that, and I'll show you. I'm gonna prep some veggies. Because basically what I'm making is gonna be a chicken salad, right? Normally, I would do without the sweet potato if I was going for low carb, but great source of carbs, so I'll do this, chicken breast, and then I'm gonna throw in some other veggies, which I'll show you, so we'll be back in a minute. All right, so the chicken here is done. It looks great, perfectly cooked, it looks like. I'm gonna cut that up in a moment. What I'm doing here for the salad is I start off with a bed of baby spinach. Not too much, but it's a great source of potassium, vitamin K, probably many more. I don't even taste it either, so throw a little bed of there. I got some cucumbers here that I sliced up, mainly just for volume, super low calorie, mostly water of course, so don't gain too much out of it, but it's good volume, it tastes good, that's what matters. Now what I'll do is I'm gonna throw my sweet potato in there. This is gonna be my carb source for the salad. I just did these cubes, pretty big. Next time, I'll probably make them smaller, but I'll throw in probably everything I have here because I only did like 2 potatoes, small potatoes worth. So I'll throw those in. This is perfectly cooked, by the way. Start dicing up my chicken. With that, I'm gonna toss some into the salad, and then all the other stuff I'm gonna add is some diced avocado and probably some tomatoes. And then we're gonna top it off with olive oil, lemon, and some salt. So maybe I'll do a little, I know you can't see very well, but look at that chicken. Oh, it's hot, but it's steaming. I think it's pretty well cooked, looks pretty juicy to me. So I am very hyped. I am hungry. So it took a while to cook, but I'd say it's totally worth it. And I have chicken to last me for probably the whole week. Made 5 pounds here. I'm only probably gonna do about a pound right now. But chicken is unreal. This is about 100, well over 100 grams of protein actually in a pound of chicken breast. So it's hot, but it's gonna be absolutely fire. Anyways, I'll catch up with you guys in a few minutes when I'm munching. We'll see you soon. Finally, we can eat. This took a minute. Now, I don't know if you can grasp the sheer size of this thing, but I had to get a bigger bowl due to how much food there was. Now, mind you, this whole thing is maybe 6 or, I almost said 6, 7. Probably, I'd say 700-800 calories. Maybe 900 if we're being generous. But really the only calories come from the chicken breast, which in total, all the chicken breast, I think is about 450, maybe 500 calories and about 100 grams of protein. And then the sweet potato, there isn't that much sweet potato, but the sweet potato alone, I'd estimate to be about 200. And then the only other calorie source is the avocado, which, you know, maybe another 200. Don't quote me on that because again, I can't tell you exactly, but still so much volume for not a lot of calories, absurdly protein packed, a great amount of carbs, good amount of fat from the avocado. You really get a great balance of everything in my opinion, super nutrient dense. So this is really my go-to meal, especially on a cut, but even right now when I'm just lean bulking, add some sweet potato in this and oh my God, it's fire. But I feel like a lot of people sleep on salads. Veggies with some chicken breast. I topped it with some lemon, some olive oil, some salt. The olive oil is optional, but honestly, tastes absolutely unreal. Like I could eat this every single day. I do eat this every single day. Very often when I have chicken breast. I have another like 4 pounds of chicken that I'm gonna eat. So I'm gonna run this probably every single day for the rest of the week. But yeah, this is probably gonna be my last meal of the day. It is 7 p.m. and I mean, I'm pretty much after this, hit my protein. I don't really care about carbs and fats. I don't think I ever lack them. And for total calories, I'd say it's kind of hard to estimate, but all I really ate was the yogurt bowl, the lunch, which was eggs, and now this. So, and the snack. I'd say in total, I'd say breakfast was about 450. Lunch was about maybe 900, 1,000. And then this is another, let's say 1,000, we'll be super generous here. That puts me at what, like 2,500. And then if you include the snack, I'm at maybe 2,700. So it's not super high cal. That's probably just around my maintenance, maybe a little under. But what probably I'd say well over, I'd say just around 200, maybe 210 grams of protein. And carbs and fats, I got no idea, but definitely a good amount. Either way, amazing day today. I gotta say, great diet. This is really what I run every day. I'll do that yogurt bowl every day. I'll do this every day. I'll do eggs almost every day. So pretty accurate. Let me show you guys real quick before I start eating this. So I know I mentioned earlier a little briefly, I went over the supplements I take. This is the nighttime stack. So I'll take fish oil and berberine every single meal. I take 2 of each. Berberine is great for heart and immune health. It's not very common. I don't see a lot of people taking this. And I'm not saying it's some superpower, right? This isn't like super necessary, but it's super cheap. Buy it in bulk and I mean, might as well. It's great. You know, I don't notice a huge difference, but you know, slow and steady. It's not something you can necessarily get from food. Not that I know of, at least. Don't quote me on that, but I heard it's great for you. I've been taking it. I feel great. Fish oils. Fish oils anybody, any bodybuilder should be taking this. It's absolutely amazing. It literally is the everything supplement. It'll do everything. It's basically omega-3 fatty acids and a little bit of omega-6. You don't get this from food. It is necessary to get these fatty acids. And the only foods you can really find them in are like salmon, a little bit in eggs. But those are things that you don't eat enough every day. Unless you're eating like probably 2 dozen eggs a day, you're probably not getting enough omega-3s. I take 6 capsules of this a day. I forgot why. I did some research a while ago and I forgot why I need so much, but do some research. Obviously don't just quote me on this, but fish oils, definitely look into them because they're great. Super cheap. You buy this whole thing from Costco. There's 300 gels or capsules and I take 6 a day, so that'll last me a long time. Ashwagandha, I'm sure you've heard of this. I take, what is this, 1,000? I take 1,000 a day. It's only 600 of KSM 66 and then another 400 of powder. I don't really know the difference, but if you do, you know, you probably know. Ashwagandha is great. It lowers cortisol. So I take this at night. It helps sleep better. It'll help manage stress. I literally have not felt stress since starting taking this. And I'm not acting like, again, it's not a steroid, it's not a peptide, but it's a great supplement, you know, especially for people who are stressed or manage to, you know, become stressed over small things. Definitely something that's good to incorporate. And then the things that are take specifically tonight, besides the ashwagandha, we have zinc and magnesium glycinate. Magnesium basically relaxes the muscles. It's great for sleep, it's great for recovery, all that. And zinc, I forgot exactly what it does. Again, I did a lot of research on this stuff a while ago. But a lot of people take zinc. It's great. It's an essential mineral that people don't get in their diet oftentimes. So I only take 1 capsule this a night and I take 2 of this. And yeah, the other things that I showed this morning was vitamin D, and vitamin D is what you get from the sun. Now, me personally, I don't spend that much time in the sun every day. So unless you're spending like multiple hours in raw sunlight, or not even multiple hours, just like enough time in raw sunlight, you probably should be taking it. It's great for testosterone production, cortisol management, all that good stuff. And then the other 2 things I showed was cozamin and turmeric. Those are 2 joint pills, so they're not mandatory or necessary for anybody unless if you're struggling with your joints, which I often do. I take those every single day. I'll take 2 capsules of turmeric and 3 cozamin, and they're great for your joints. Now obviously you probably don't need this. I just have joint issues, so I need to take them, but it's not necessary, just letting you guys know. And yeah, I guess that'll be it for today. If I do eat again, I'll catch up, but most likely not. But if you guys want to see more cooking videos, please let me know. I do want to get more YouTube videos, but I'm too scared to film in the gym. So I'd love to make cooking videos. I got a ton of great recipes and foods that I eat to, you know, help me manage my diet and, you know, make it tasty and not force myself to eat what people call dog food. So yeah, if you guys want to see more of that, seriously, let me know what you want to see. Feel free to send me recipes or anything you guys want to see, and I'm more than happy to try them out and give you my reaction. And yeah, I guess that's it for today. Again, I'll get that grocery haul up and coming. Maybe I'll do another full day of eating if you guys liked it. And yeah, I'll try to get more vlogs out, like I said, but for now, that'll be it. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.